I'm Don Zientara. We're in Inner Ear Studio, and we just finished mixing the Beard tape. Tape to files, files to mix. And that's what I do part of the time. I mix, I record. Well, my parents wanted me to have music lessons. And growing up in a Polish community, what you get is you have accordion lessons. But at the time, I was really, really lucky because Elvis Presley had just been on the scene for a little while. And so the music store also had guitars. So, man. I had saved up some money too from different things and gotten a small tape recorder, a mono tape recorder. So I always got to playing around with the things because I always wanted to know how they worked. I sort of always kept that up, just making tape recorders, eventually a stereo tape recorder, and fool around with that, fool around with sound on sound, the whole deal. And do you want my whole life story in this? But, fast forward all through, high school, played in bands and stuff and had tape recorders, went to college, to art school. Well, at the very end of it, there was a draft lottery for Vietnam. And I was number one in that thing. So I lucked out, you might say. My future was secure. When I got out of the Army, I worked at the National Gallery of Art for about 10 years. I started out in prints and drawings. And I got out of that and started the studio in the basement. I had started recording in my basement for years beforehand. And then eventually, about 6 years later, I moved here to this place we're sitting in. If it looks like I'm in control, don't be fooled. Really. Punk music was not exactly my cup of tea at the very beginning. But I grew to find that, it had qualities that were really, really good. I mean, I don't see the difference between, recording and visual arts. I mean, you're presenting something. I mean, when I was, framing pictures, you're presenting something for an exhibit. You're presenting in the best possible light, in the best frame, all that. Well, this is the same way. I don't know what to equate it to. You have to get things to match up pretty well. And a lot of the punk stuff was just that. It was matching up. What I had was a lot of cheap equipment, and it matched up perfectly to their sound. Seriously. Stuff overloaded at the right time, and it distorted at the right time, and it worked. You just sort of land here. I mean, really, I'm just like the wind. I mean, it blows me in this direction and that direction. You have only so much control. You have to remember that when this was happening at the time, everybody thought it would go up and go down. The fact that it's hung on for so long is really amazing, Any movement that hangs on for 30, 40 years is amazing. A lot of musicians I know, they're busking down at all over the place in the whole town or at the metro stations, and they have contacts that they make, and some of them turn out, some of them don't. But if you don't do it, then you don't even get the ones that turn out. Opportunities can crop up anywhere. They really can. And some of the most unlikely places. But a lot of it's the wind.